To go on a romantic dinner with me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know, your eyes are so beautiful in the fluorescent light.
Thanks.
So, how about a drink?
I gotta go.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm very romantic.
That's okay. Thanks.
After being turned down at the Cub one too many times, I decided to venture to Zoe's, watering hole for lovebirds and hipsters alike. Do you guys have any girlfriends?
I do, yeah.
Nice.
No plans for tonight, but this weekend my boyfriend and I are going to go to Canada, so that'll be fun.
Okay. So, boyfriend.
Yeah.
How's that going? All right, well, time to be grilled on all the stuff you know about your girlfriend so far.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so what's your favorite color?
Maybe red, I don't know.
Wrong answer. What's your favorite type of food?
That's a good question.
He complimented the question. Okay, I'll allow it. So what have we learned here today? Well, I've learned that Valentine's Day is not always about love. Sometimes it's about selling things. Sometimes it's about advising. And other times it's about knowing absolutely nothing about your significant other. Oh well, seems like a normal day for me. For the update, I'm Henry Wilhoit.
Thank you, Henry. Chung Kim, a Dallas man accused of killing 2 neighbors last week in an argument about dog droppings, now claims he did it in self-defense. The 75-year-old tenant admits the shooting started with a long-standing argument over dog poop. Kim claims it was his neighbor who was first to pull a gun, saying, quote, "Before he pulled trigger, I got him." Kim told reporters from his jail cell, and I guess been just one too many times.
A Tacoma man is asking for a pile of personal information on adult dancers throughout Pierce County. Despite his criminal past, Robert Hill claims he is legally entitled to know what the dancers look like and potentially where they live. If anyone needs to find Hill, though, just take a visit to the Tacoma County Jail. Any lovely ladies out there in Tacoma looking for love, this guy has it all. A reliable home, decent food, and you know he has nothing better to do than to listen to your problems.
The Postal Service has announced that it will stop Saturday mail delivery, which has caused quite a stir in the national media. Residents in big cities everywhere are concerned by the new 5-day mail schedule. But don't worry, the U.S. Postal Service has a new catchy slogan for all you to ease your troubled mind. Neither rain nor snow nor gloom of night will ever stop the U.S. mail. Just don't expect us to deliver on a Saturday.
When you control the mail, you control information.
Newman.
WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange plans to run for a seat in the Australian Senate in elections due next year, despite being under virtual house arrest in England and facing sex crime allegations in Sweden. The 40-year-old Australian citizen is fighting extradition to Sweden, as well as a slew of charges in the U.S. But it didn't stop him from attempting to gain more power in his home country. Well, at least if Julian Assange dies in some freak airplane accident, we know that modern democracy is a joke. Your move, Sweden.
The Grammys were last week. As many of you would have guessed, Skrillex came out on top with 2 Grammys for Bangarang. Good to know Skrillex can be enjoyed by kids of all ages. For more Grammy news, we'll send it on over to Winston McWirt for What's Good in Hollywood.
Thanks, Matt. A new dress code was strictly enforced at this year's Grammys to keep the likes of Jennifer Lopez, Rihanna, and Lady Gaga from revealing a little more than they probably should. Side boobs, butt cracks, thong-inspired outfits, and puffy skin in the genital area were strictly forbidden. I'm glad they notified Tara Reid beforehand, or things could have gotten really messy. In other fashion news, Miley Cyrus is taking her rebellion stage to a whole new level. Her short, boyish pixie cut was not enough, apparently, and she showed up at Clive Davies' pre-Grammy party wearing a halter top that barely covered her top. Miley, Miley, Miley. Just because Disney finally let you grow boobs does not make any of us want to see them aside from me. During her halftime performance, Beyoncé threw up the Illuminati sign towards the cameras, causing people everywhere to wonder if the Illuminati are a real thing. And if so, how did she get involved with it? There have been reports saying that Jay-Z is part of the Illuminati, so does that mean she married into it? Or was it an arranged Illuminati marriage? Does that mean Blue Ivy was born into it? Or was she just a conspiracy as well? Charlie Sheen is urging suspected killer and ex-cop Christopher Dark Knight Dorner to call him. Dorner mentioned Sheen in his manifesto, and to help LAPD locate this loose killer, Sheen has sent out a viral video urging Dorner to call him to help end this situation peacefully. Perhaps they're making a new Platoon movie. If that's the case, I don't see how Charlie Sheen can ruin his career anymore. Well, that's all that's going on in Hollywood. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Winston. A 9-year-old in Mexico City gave birth to a baby boy after apparently getting knocked up by her 17-year-old boyfriend. The girl, identified only as Daphne, was reportedly only 8 years old when she became pregnant. Fortunately, the child is fine and the baby has checked out, but the boyfriend could face charges if found.
This is why I stick to them college girls. I get older, they stay the same age. All right.
Wow, I literally don't even know what to say to that.
You don't even gotta worry about that. I hired an intern to say things for you.
Matt, you are clever and funny, plus very handsome.
Do I get an intern?
Yeah.
We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the update. If police don't know the song Osmer Hernandez was singing on the streets of Gretna, Louisiana, it may be because they may have been more distracted by what he was doing rather than what he was singing. Police say Hernandez was pants-free and happy to see them, in a manner of speaking, when they turned up. So happy that he sang a little tune. Police quickly arrested the man for public indecency, and he is up for bail. Good thing, too. You don't want to know what he does when he gets to the chorus of the song.
The Super Bowl came and went, but the blackout that occurred mid-game still has people tweeting on Twitter. But one specific Twitterer made quite a stir. Michael Brown, the former director of FEMA, wrote, "Someone just told me there was fighting going on in the New Orleans Superdome," adding the hashtag shocked. Hey Brown, how about you leave the Twitter jokes to celebrities and the youth and go back to trying to recover your career from the depths of the Gulf. Burn! For more on what's going on in the sports world, we'll send it over to our sports correspondent, Beth Bloomer.
Thanks, Matt. NBA star Kobe Bryant made moves not just on the court this week when he scolded 2 Twitter followers for calling something gay. Kobe, the former gay basher himself, tweeted the 2 16-year-old boys from Canada to delete gay from their vocabulary. Unfortunately, the call-out didn't do much good, as both boys were, quote, mad as hell that Kobe embarrassed them. That's right, boys. Fight the power. Francisco Liriano had one terrible holiday season. The Pirates pitcher apparently broke his non-throwing arm, slamming himself into a door to startle his kids. This cost the new baseball star over $11 million in guaranteed money this season. There are just a few obvious questions that go along with this story. One of them being, how do you break your arm slamming yourself into a door? I mean, how is that even possible? Adidas is planning to release a short-sleeve NBA jersey. The sports gear company unveiled the jersey last Monday, and they will be making their debut on the Golden State Warriors game against the San Antonio Spurs next week. For all you Coug fans, this is the team that alumni Klay Thompson plays for. All I have to say is, go Cougs! Now it's time for our weekly segment, Doggin' It with Beth Bloomer. For all those people out there who have ever heard the phrase Cougin' It, referring to all the bloopers and errors that Washington State sports makes, we at the update changed it to Doggin' It because no one here likes those darn Huskies. First, the college hoops game between Gonzaga and Butler with 8 seconds left on the clock. Gonzaga has possession of the ball and a 1-point lead, but Butler stole the inbound pass and made a layup to win the game 63-62. Sucks to be a dog, Gonzaga. Next, Robert Carter Jr. goes down hard after attempting a slam dunk. Now, Ricky Rubio throws the ball over the hoop. That's not a way to come back after a recovery, Ricky. And finally, Atlanta's Julio Jones wipes out a security guard in the NFC Championship game against the 49ers. Poor guy didn't even see it coming. That's all that's good in the sports world for this week. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Beth. As a special treat to all you viewers at home, while enjoying your Rocky Road ice cream and your notebooks, we have the perfect addition. Here's Amy and her boyfriend Chad with some great relationship advice.
Hey, Amy, where's Chad?
He's not coming.
Okay.
Well, actually, this is bad timing because Chad and I broke up after what I thought to be 2 blissful years of dating.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that.
But I'm not bitter about it.
Well, do you still want to tell us about your Valentine's Day?
The entire day I tried to avoid the Cub because of all the open PDA that made me sick. There are people walking all over the place with roses, chocolates, and that stupid lovey-dovey smirk on their face that just makes me...
Oh, well, how did your night go?
You see, I thought that we'd start our night off with salsa dancing to get our juices flowing, if you know what I mean. Well, since that dumb broke up with me, I went to dance class alone and was partnered up with that creepy guy that has a ponytail longer than mine and a mustache to beat all others.
Ah, I see. Well, how was dinner?
Well, we had a prefixed dinner planned, so I had 2 full 4-course meals and 8 glasses of wine to go along with my broken heart. The worst part of this meal was watching all of the couples stare at you as I cried into my 5th glass of wine. But I'm not bitter about it.
Well, after dinner, what did you do?
Well, I wanted to treat myself to a night of passion, so I went to Lover's Package to buy a...
Whoa, 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 whoa. There, don't finish that thought. This is a family show.
Oh, sorry, Matt, I forgot. I have to censor myself to act more ladylike. Thank you, Chad, for that ever so helpful feedback. But I'm not bitter about it. Anyway, I went to my therapy session on my couch afterwards to the most understanding people in my life, Ben and Jerry. And that is how I spent my awesome Valentine's Day.
Well, thank you for your time, Amy.
Oh, thank you, Matt. And for all those male viewers out there, yes, I'm single and ready to mingle. So call me anytime at 206-555-9845.
Thanks, Amy. But one last question. Are you bitter?
No, why does everyone keep asking me that?
Well, that's our show, everyone.
I'm Sarah Clifton.
And I think I'm still Matt Kramer. Tune in next week to The Update.